Slappy Hour.
All right, guys. Today we are rolling out the red carpet here on Slappy Hour. We have a very special guest today who is a dominant force that has ruled the welterweight division with an iron jaw and a champion's precision, holding that welterweight title for over 450 days. He didn't just defend that belt, he defined the division. A technician with power, a strategist and grit, and a name etched into the record books, and a man that has helped me tremendously with getting into Powerslap and learning lots. Everybody, let's welcome the one, the only Babyface Blackburn.
Quite the intro. That was amazing.
You like that?
You practice that thing a little bit?
Not at all, brother.
Really?
Told you.
All right, first try, first rip.
We can't just have Blackburn on here and say, hey, we got Blackburn. We got a legend here in the sport, in my mind, and one of the most beautiful human beings I've met.
I appreciate it, man. That was a good intro. Hell yeah.
You're just amazing, bud. You've helped me a lot. I've been able to shoot you questions whenever I can, and you answer. It's amazing. A lot of people wouldn't do that.
Yeah, dude. This is it's good to be on here, man. It's good to be, we're getting into the holidays here. It's been a little break on, everything Power Slap since the last event. So it's kind of nice to get back into a little groove of things here.
And what better way to come on Slappy Hour where we just shoot the shit. We talk shit. Talk how you want. Smoke vapes. Fucking drink if you want. I don't give a shit. We're just here to have fun.
It's 10:30. If I had a beer, I would fucking crack one with you right now. But I don't, the store's lucky I didn't go to the store last night.
I say we're running on the same time zone. The other guys would be fucking half drunk if they weren't at work.
I got my water, being responsible this morning. We're good.
I was gonna say I'm with you on that. I got a fucking electrolyte drink here somewhere. Trying to be responsible.
Nice.
But let's talk.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Just chilling. I got the crazy ass kid in the other room terrorizing everything, running around screaming, wanting candy at 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, hey. I could vibe with him there. I got these delicious chocolate covered pineapple gummy bears from Hawaii. Yeah.
Oh shit. I would fuck with that too. I can't give him candy that early. He's a crackhead. He'll be passed out by 2 o'clock. He'll be all fired up, terrorizing the house, and then pass right the fuck out.
You come dinner time, you're dragging ass, and he's just zipping around you.
Even at dinner time, the kid can't just sit at the table. We'll be like, "Here's dinner, buddy." He'll come grab a bite, and he'll just fucking rip around the table. And like, all right,
yeah.
Then it'll be bedtime. There'll be like a half hamburger there. Like, all right, I'm gonna go eat that now. Fuck. Guess we're not sleeping for another hour, you asshole.
Man.
But let's talk about Saudi. What were your thoughts on Saudi? How did you like the country? What was like your feeling when you first got there? Because you didn't get to go before, correct?
Right. Yeah, it was my first trip overseas ever. Like big time in a plane and stuff like that. It was awesome. My first thoughts, like, we flew in at night.
Yeah.
So we fly into Riyadh, and I have these videos on my phone. It's so expansive. Like, it's cool to fly into Vegas and you see all the lights and you see the city at night, and you're like, dang, it's big, but you can see the whole valley. You can see the mountains around you and everything. When you're flying into Riyadh, it just goes until you can't see. You just see cityscape going into the mountains in the background, and you're like, how far is that? You can't, the lights just go, dude. And you're like, holy cow. It's huge. And then another thing I noticed is all their buildings are concrete. And their infrastructure is just like grid line. It's just grid, just expanding. You're like, holy cow. Looks like Minecraft. How it's just like generating.
Yeah. When we were in one of the cabs, when we were going somewhere, the cabbie was telling us like every, I think it's like 8 years, they'll tear highways out and put new ones in. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we'll just tear it out, put a new one in, and what do they have going there? FIFA or something in like 5 years or 8 years? They're building a whole new highway to get to the arena, and then they're gonna build a new arena and all this other shit. And I was like, what? He's like, so if you come in 5 years, this highway will not be here. I was like, what the fuck? Like that's insane to have that money and like dedication.
Yeah, if we put up something like that, it's staying up.
I was gonna say the fucking 401 here in Canada, that shit's always under construction, never good. Like nothing ever changes. They'll be doing something somewhere and it's still fucked. Doesn't change. But that place, they'll just tear it all down and build a whole new area.
For me, it was like, okay, so the first day we got to Saudi, we got to the Marriott hotel, we're like, oh, we're hungry. Let's go find some food. Let's go find some food. And we walked like a mile down the road. There's cats everywhere. It was awesome. Little kittens running around. And so we get like, a good couple blocks away from the hotel, and it was like everything changed real quick. We got into the real neighborhood,
Yeah.
and I wasn't able to get to the ATM. We were like scrambling. I was trying to use my card, couldn't use your debit card in the hood. Like we were trying to get chicken and rice. It was like $8.99 or something. And Robin was with us. It was like me, Manny, Robin, and oh, who else was with us?
Was it Butcher?
Yep. Yep, he was with us too. And then we were just, yeah, not even 3-4 blocks away from the hotel, maybe a mile. And yeah, it was very different.
Gotta say that hotel was like its own little bubble for us, like safe haven almost. Like it
Yeah, it
felt
was really
like at
nice.
home.
It was
All of
really
us are
nice.
there, food, and
The breakfast was phenomenal. They have great food over there.
fucking all you could eat shit and sneak down at 6 o'clock in the morning when it opens if you want, take a nap, come back. No one knows.
Dude, it was good, man. They had everything you could ever want for breakfast.
It was so
It
good.
was, man. But the one thing that I noticed, then another thing was in the hotel, there was like cleaners in the lobby. They were like kind of just like 24/7 there.
Yeah.
And then any time I'd like come around a corner, like coming down the elevator, they were like watch like they're like watching to see if people were coming out and like start cleaning at people. So it just seemed so kind of a little over the top at
Just to
the
make it look
hotel.
like you're super clean. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's kind of weird, man. He's like, there's literally someone cleaning 24/7 in the lobby.
Same
They
spot
haven't
too.
stopped. Yeah, they haven't stopped. I'm like, this is kind of different.
The
But
cats were wild to me too. Just seeing wild cats everywhere. Like here, we got on some reserves. There's wild dogs. They're
yeah,
running around rampant. But then I just saw cats. So I was like, the fuck, everywhere, and not a single dog was spotted the whole time I was in Saudi. So I was like, this is weird. It's like an alternate universe.
it's probably a good thing because I didn't see any rodents.
No, I saw one mouse, but
Oh,
the cat that Dorian took from the airport to the
yeah,
hotel was fucking it up. I was looking for the cat, and then I go around the corner, and like we're like Maria, Maria, and look over, and she's just looking at me, fucking swatting a cat or a mouse. And I was like, oh, all right. And then she like tried to bring it over to me. I was like, no, I don't want that. Good
dude.
job though. Keep it safe. Fucking cat.
Dorian and this airport kitten.
I want to get him on here to fucking tell that story. It's so funny. Fucking
Oh
stealing a
yeah,
cat from the airport the second you land.
yeah. He's a definite guest on this pod for sure. You gotta have him.
He's a beauty, man. That was my first time meeting him. Like you only really get to see like the interviews on like Slap News and stuff or him fighting, and I'm like, this guy might not like me. Within 2 seconds,
No,
we're like
that's a
instant friends.
small you see such a small percentage on
Yeah.
the pods and stuff like that. He used to do, with Ryan Phillips and John Davis, Barefisted podcast.
Okay.
So they used to shoot the shit all the time. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a beautiful human. Yeah, I chalk
Uh,
everyone I've met so far, like, being with Powerslap is pretty damn good.
I think that's one of my favorite things about being a part of it is uh, dang near 98% of the people that I met in Power Slap are like
Nice
really
people.
like that. I definitely would have been your friend in high school, and like you know
Yeah,
what I'm like. We would
yeah.
have definitely been really tight with almost everybody. It's
Like,
really cool to like
yeah,
know that you get along with and have so much in common with all these people that joined, you know,
it's sick.
or
Like,
or trying to get into it.
I didn't expect it because, like, being a wrestler coming in, I heard bad things, like people did not want us here and all this. I was like, we're all doing the same thing. We're just slapping, right? We're see who can slap, who can take a hit. So let's do it. But then you hear all the people talking like, "Oh, it's fucking pussies. They don't belong here."
Oh yeah, I don't understand that at all because like imagine now, mind you, the first initial, I guess you could say, jump of the roster, you know, the first group. Yeah, I don't. We're all not professional athletes at anything, you know. Like
Yeah,
we're all like blue collar workers and shit like that going on. It wasn't like you know you're traveling and wrestling for to make a living like
yeah.
a lot of you guys are doing. Um, and yeah, having that kind of tiff, getting salty about someone else that has actual profession coming into this sport and having their opportunity, you can't be mad at it.
No, it's a
Like,
growing sport. You should be welcoming all aspects in my
yeah,
mind. Like,
that's how it's been for me. Like, just sitting and like thinking since I lost the belt, just like, man, I'd be kind of greedy if I just had it the whole time. You know, everybody deserves a shot to like, you know, do their thing,
yeah,
spread the love of the sport. It helps spread the sport too. You know.
it grows it every time, right? Like every time there's a dominant champion in a sport, whether you think MMA, power slap, that person holds it for so long. Let's take Anderson Silva for example. Guy was
Hmm.
so dominant at the middleweight division, no one could touch him. So now everyone's training to beat Anderson. All the newcomers, kids learning, are training to beat Anderson. The only way the sport can grow is have a dominant champion to excel the next people. Then you get another one that holds it for a while, continues growing it. Because, like, I don't think if you had, say, a champion from today in MMA against like a Chuck Liddell, I don't think Chuck has that great of a chance as he did back in the day when he was like going against Tito and everyone's like, Chuck's gonna murder him. Like the champions have
Yeah,
just excelled. And that's because of them though. Like without Chuck, I don't see John Jones being as good as he was, you know? He wouldn't have had anyone to look to.
this is true. Yeah, that's true.
So like you being at the top for so long, you got new people coming in. Like me, for example, nowhere near your weight class, but me, I was watching people like you and Butcher and trying to compare myself to that and be like, that's the level I need to be at. Let's excel to where they are. So like it helps grow the sport, having dominant
Yeah,
champions
having
such as yourself.
and it's like having that it's and having the example and having that cuss where you need to get to that
Yeah.
level. You know, you see the level and you see where other people are at. It's not really, you know, we are just slapping. It does seem like, you know, it's very rudimentary. It's not too much
Yeah.
going on. It's a little bit going on.
People will sit there,
If you
you can
really want to
slap.
dig in and yeah, if you want to dig in and get down to the nitty gritty, there's a lot of strategy going on. There's a lot of things in the background that, you know, most people wouldn't think Most people overlook a lot of small details and
They
something
do.
new, and especially if they don't understand it, especially
Yeah.
if they're not competing. We're all a little bit nutty,
Yeah,
you
we
know.
have to be.
We all signed up for this and saw this, like, however you did sign up. My fucking phone's getting blown up right now. Sorry.
No, you're good,
Yeah,
you're good.
I don't know how, however you were obviously Sin
Yeah, for
was
me, yeah.
hitting wrestlers up, so he recruited you. But, I was, yeah, scrolling on Facebook and I'd seen videos and I was like, "Oh, I've seen Powerslap. I can do that." And that's me signing up.
Yeah.
Something took me 3 minutes, you know? That
Next
was
thing
it.
you know, you get a call.
Yeah, it was an email. I was at work and, you got an email with a UFC header and shit like that. I'm like, "Damn."
I was saying when I saw that for the first time, I was like, "Holy fuck, this is official."
It was a lot. I was, like, blown away, you know? I was freaking out.
Yeah, I feel that. I was tripping out, man. The only time I seen an email from that is when I bought something on their store online.
Yeah,
Not
for
getting
real.
UFC travel or something email, and you're like, "What the fuck? This is
Yeah,
real."
this is legitimate. Yep, I like it.
Oh, but no,
Nah.
yeah. Back to the thing. You need champions such as yourself to grow, right? Like
Mhm.
I see the more the merrier in my mind, because like you can get people from different acts of life, different ways. We've got like Paige Van Zant now, for fuck's sakes, like bringing in
Mhm.
MMA people, dirty boxers, or fucking bare knuckle boxers. The more the merrier, but only the select few will stay and excel in it, right?
Mm. Yeah, it's to the point now where if you're not, a little bit personable on top of it,
Yeah,
you're
gotta
gonna
have
get overlooked.
personality too.
Yeah, yeah. If you don't got something else going for you, we got the regular guys had their chance. Now it's to the point where you gotta be a little above average
They're
to
looking for like
even
that.
get in.
Yeah,
They need stars.
they want that Conor McGregor personality essentially on everyone now.
Which is okay. It's
Yeah,
good. It's good to want that. It's good to have ambitions. Not everybody needs to be like Connor.
no, not at all. You need, in wrestling terms, a heel and a face for everything.
Yeah, you gotta
You
have
need a good guy
variety
and a
for
bad guy.
sure.
It makes
Yeah.
things sell when you do that. And like, yeah, like Johnny, for example, me and Johnny, if you want to take that as a fucking wrestling look, he was trying to go more heelish. I was just being me. And I think it worked out pretty good. We were on the podcast with you out in
That
Vegas, and you guys had no clue the second that
oh
we
dude,
started going off.
I was like, this is awesome. I can't believe I didn't think that, you guys obviously had a match that week and I'm like,
Yep.
oh, let's throw them in a podcast together, not using my brain. Most of the time I'm not like a confrontational like butt heads
Yeah.
or anything with on the rare occasion, I do show my show my aggression sometimes, but usually I'm just chill out, laid back.
I say it happens. Some people just bring it out.
That was
Some
so
people bring it.
organic how it happened at the podcast, and we're all just like sit back in our chairs, like on edge, ready to break you guys up at any moment. Because you guys are looking like you're gonna dive over the table at each other. It was so good, so
I
good.
loved that matchup. Like I hated it at first because I didn't want to see, say, us wrestlers because we were all at the combine together, right? We all got to
Yeah,
hang out, got to know each other for a few days. I didn't want to see us all get paired off with each other at the beginning.
yeah. Because then you're like, well, fuck. If I ruin his chances of
Exactly.
going as far as you can get, because I don't. It's weird how it works sometimes. You see how the like Will Woods and Cody got released last week.
Yeah.
Those guys were on season 3.
Was it three? Yeah. Couldn't remember if it was two or three.
It was either 2 or 3, but those guys were on the show, and
Yeah.
then you know, just not having the greatest performances. Maybe they had 2, 3 bad fights in a row and sat on the bench for a while, and then you get an email saying, "See you later."
It's the way like UFC does it too. You always see like people that they lose two or three in a row. It's time for the so it's scary because you're putting your chin out there. It's not like MMA where you can block and have all these other tools. You're slapping, taking a slap. Yes, you can prepare and work on things to strengthen your neck, which you told me right from the get go, neck, jaw, all that stuff to work
Mhm,
on that, which
mhm.
it's paid dividends for me, but maybe other people tend to neglect it a little bit and they get that loss in there and then it starts just trickling down. It's an easy sport to be cut because it's so early.
It's rough because we're in the dark too. You're like sitting waiting on any kind of news
Yeah.
from matchmaking or what. Yeah, we've been in the dark now for how many weeks after the event, and it's just kind of they've been releasing matches and stuff, which has been good.
Yeah. They're still working on like posting some of the recorded from 15,
Yeah,
which I was like, shit, like I want to see mine. Like I got to
yeah,
see my clip while I was up there, but you're too amped up when you're one, or even if you've lost, you're sitting there too. You're in the moment, so you're not worried about looking at the fucking screen. But I was lucky
exactly.
enough they released like a top 10 knockout clip of it, and mine was on there. I woke up in the morning and just happened to open it, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, we got a
Yeah,
clip.
yeah.
We can share that
Nice.
shit now. We can have fun. You got people blowing you up, asking how you did, and you tell them, but then where's the video? Huh,
Yeah, that's the rough
one
part
day.
is having the pre-recordeds. You gotta like keep your mouth shut about everything, and
Yeah.
you have no video. Everyone's asking you.
Do you think we'll be done with pre-recordeds come Paramount next year?
Oh no, no, you
No,
gotta have. That's a drastic part of finding talent. I think
true.
without that and having only live matches, I think it cuts a lot of the business. Like we need those because there's opportunity for many highlights there. Opportunity to find the next breakout star, opportunity to move weight classes forward and get new talent in the rankings and shaking things up. It
Yeah.
really, if we took that away, it would be detrimental. We
Like
we wouldn't be going fast anywhere.
I think we should. I think I'm 50-50 because like I get when they're like newcomers never slapped before, having them on a pre-recorded, so if they're fouling or anything like that, it's not seen right away. You know what I mean for the live card.
Mhm.
But if you had say the same amount of matches, what was on fucking 17, like 15 matches or something like that, 13,
Yeah, I
but
think we
like
had
only
12 or 13.
yeah, all the pre-recorded ones, I would almost put them live, but have like how early prelims, how like UFC does it, lay them all out like
Yeah.
that. Not by any means put them all on the main card. No, no, no. Keep that for the top 10 guys, the guys going for belts and stuff. But I think early prelims, just so that it's all live and out there at the same time. That's my thought.
Or if you're at the event, obviously, like, how they don't let people in for those,
Yeah,
maybe they'll start letting people in for them eventually.
I would like that too. See, because even like I keep referring back to UFC, but like early prelims UFC, you still have people in the stands. There's just not that many.
Yeah, yeah, Theo Vaughn's hanging out there watching you.
Theo
Like
Vaughn's already there right now for the event tomorrow. For fuck's sake.
literally.
Theo Vaughn's waiting. You've been waiting.
Great
But like
card tomorrow too, man. I can't wait.
you pay good money for something, right? To go watch it, like UFC. It's not cheap. You want to me? I want to watch it all.
I'm
One
getting my
time I
money's
did
worth.
go to
Yeah,
one.
100%. Yeah,
Like I
I'm
went to
staying
one in
for all of it.
Toronto, and I think I showed up right as like the doors opened, and it was the early prelims. I watched fucking 20 fights that day. I didn't leave for like 6 hours.
And you never know like what opportunities you're gonna miss. Could
Some
be like a
highlights, right?
fan signing or something, or like
Yeah,
catch something cool in the crowd.
Yeah. I just hope, because especially they were doing it for filler is one of their reasons they said to do pre-recorded filler for in between the other like main card ones, right?
Yeah.
So now if we're supposed to have 12 in a year, there shouldn't be as big of a gap. That's every month or two a couple every couple months, whatever way they're going to do it.
I really think that we'll probably see more than 12. Just
I'm
to have
hoping.
like just to be we've been saying we're gonna have at least 12 for months on end now. So
Yeah.
to have them all maybe scheduled already and on the calendar, yeah, that's pretty cool and promising because you never know what happens the rest of the year. We could very well have more, you know.
Yeah.
They could very well do Apex cards, you know. We haven't had a
Apex or
card at the
whatever.
Apex in a long time.
Well, look at that. Ours in Saudi 17 got thrown in like a month in advance. We kept hearing whispers of a third event in October, and I was like, "Oh shit, where's it gonna be?" And then next thing you
Mhm.
know, Saudi Arabia is there. I was like, "Oh, all right, from Abu
They
Dhabi right to Saudi."
I think they were trying a few different places over there in the Middle East. Qatar was one of them mentioned as
Yeah,
well. I think
insane.
that would be really cool to go to as well. Shoot.
I'm with you. I was jealous of
Next
the ones that
year.
got to go to Abu Dhabi. I wanted to go there.
Yeah, maybe next year. We'll see.
I'm hoping next year. If they're sending me over there, love Saudi, but let's try Abu Dhabi this time.
Yeah. Yeah,
No, it
there
was a
you go.
good time.
It
What
was. It
is
was really
next
fun.
for you? What do you want to do next, my friend?
Oh man, for me, I was I was I was listening to Slap News the other day, and they were just talking about like what they think about immediate rematches and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And obviously getting the belt back would be really cool, but I'm already, like I had it for
yeah.
over a year, defended it. Uh, Someone else can hold on to it.
So
I
you were
want
a
I
very
want
active champion too.
yeah, I want some like I want to fight the best still. I want legacy fights. So any guy that's like on a tear up and coming, I want to be the gatekeeper. If they really want a shot at the title, they should have to go through me. So if there's any guys that are shooting up, like
Yeah,
Vince,
yeah.
I would take Vince on. That's a good match.
Is that a division you want to stay in, or do you have
Yeah,
any interest in going up or down?
yeah. Oh no, I would stay here.
Yeah,
For me to go up and like, I'd have to put on so much muscle, and then obviously they're hitting harder.
yeah. It's like
Yeah,
it's like a pro and con because like I look at Lewis in the heavyweight division. He's a 5'8" little fella and 230, and he has the speed that heavyweights don't necessarily possess, and can capitalize on some of that, but maybe lacks in the power. I didn't feel it. I was holding pads for that guy. He's a fucking beast. So
yeah.
I don't think he lacked too much in power, but he had the speed, which I think kind of maybe made up for it. So it made it feel like it was still a devastating shot, right?
It's different. He's one that's right. Lewis, who should be on here, by the way.
Yes,
Uh,
asshole.
he's right on the cusp of like, man, you'd really like to see him maybe even try to put on some size
Yep.
because of everyone else being at the tippy top of the division for the most part. Or maybe drop to light heavyweight and see where he could do there after
That
a
was
little
me.
while.
I came in at 240 at the combine, and even my first match with Johnny was 240. And I was like, I was talking to Pono on the bus, and he's like, if you want to do heavyweight, you might want to think about putting on some size. He's like, there's some big boys in here. I was like, there is. Start looking at like DeBell and shit. He's a big man. You
Yeah.
want to have that chance if you ever get up there. Got to have the size and
You
power
gotta
with it.
be you gotta be 270.
Yeah, like you got to be there. But then at the same time, I thought about dropping down. And I was like, I could do 205. Like I did a bodybuilding show. it's a year ago now, but I was 205 walking into that, and best shape of my life, like slim
Hang
wise.
off the
But
cut and everything. Yeah. Shoot.
and like I was walking around how you would usually do it, and like Butcher, you show up fight week pretty much on weight. You're like points off, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how I would have done it. I was walking around at 205 for like 4 weeks.
Oh yeah.
So like it can be done, but I would want the time if I'm doing that.
I
It's a
don't know. I think
I'd
I
be
could
a
go
big
down.
205.
I think I could, but could maybe go down a weight class. That's like I'd have to, have some time to prepare and diet
Yeah,
down. I'd
that's not
probably,
something we do right away.
I'd probably have to hit the sauna fight week.
No interest in it though, unless it was a real good shot.
Oh, if they're like, you want a shot at Robert? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll take it.
yeah,
I'll go I'll go to 155.
that's worth the sacrifices of food and everything to take a shot at Robert, another legend. Really, who's beating
I
that
mean,
guy
but
right now?
that's one of those things that's a legacy fight.
Yeah,
That's like two of the guys that have been at the top of the sport for a long time. Obviously, we've coached the combines together a
yep,
bunch. Uh, that to me is interesting. I would drop for that.
yeah.
Other than that, I'm just here to
Just
keep
just
keep
happy at
testing
welterweight
myself
putting on
against the
fights.
best. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm happy here.
I like that. What do you
Mm,
think of coaching? Is that something you're into stepping more into as well? Because I know
yeah,
I found you were a good one at the combine. Like you and Blackburn were right there with us
I
the
am
whole time.
Blackburn.
Oh, sorry, fucking Butcher. Good God. You and Butcher were there with us the whole time.
Ooh, yeah, I'm surprised I wasn't invited out for the camp next week. It's okay. That's fine. I can get in the gym. I need to get myself back in the gym anyways. We
Yep.
got Christmas coming up and more holidays, so
I was
I don't
saying
want to get too out of shape here.
we'll be having more food here in a couple weeks, so
Yeah, I I didn't do too bad in Thanksgiving, man. Still probably I'm still under 180.
which is good. That's good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, would
Being
you
nice and disciplined.
yeah, that's an important thing in everything. Like working out, you could work out as much as you want, but if you're eating like an asshole, it means nothing.
I only had one slice of pumpkin pie. Did good.
Shit, I would have devoured a whole pie.
Yeah, I mean, we gave all the leftovers away and shit. I'm like crying as everyone was leaving. There's all the green bean casserole.
I could have made turkey soup and shit. I say ours in Canada is like was just before Saudi, so I was still trying to behave then. I still think I mucked the whole blueberry pie, but that's
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
fine.
We're
That's
heavyweight.
all good. You got room to play with. You got
Especially when you're the lighter, somewhere in the middle, lighter part of it, you can eat. You can eat.
yeah, yeah. Oh
And
man, you out in the frigid wintry north
yeah,
slapping the butt your the way when you hit Bob and his neck didn't move, I was like, ow.
he's frozen. He's fucking frozen. That Bob is right now.
It was so stiff. I was like, dude, I know that sucked.
Oh, it
I know
sucks, but you got to toughen that hand up, man. If you
that'll
can stop a
condition it.
frozen Bob, I think you can hit any human being.
It sounded fucking different too. It's so bad. I was like, no way, dude.
Look, I'm gonna go out there later on, and it's minus I think 16 right now. We'll give a couple slaps to Bob.
Yeah, we're single digits last night here. We got some damn polar vortex happening in our
Yeah, you've been getting
area.
hammered with snow out there.
No, we didn't get hammered, but we got a little dusting the other day. Just enough to make people forget how to drive.
I fucking hate that. Especially here. We live in fucking Canada, guys. We get it every year. Half our year is fucking snow.
Take the bus if you know what I'm saying.
Seriously. If school buses are still going, you can fucking drive. Like, get your shit together. I was going to work the other night, and like I work nights at a casino, and fuck, it was just starting to snow. Nothing's on the ground. The ground's not even wet. turn the one corner, everyone's going 30 and an 80. I was like, the fuck are you doing? It's like it's not even snow on the ground, guys. I don't
Oh,
have
it's just
snow
wet.
tires either, so if I'm flying, you're fucking fine. Fucking took me an hour and a half to get 35 minutes down the road.
Oh yeah, it happened. Like when we get the actual accumulation, it's it's pretty rough to get around. But and it's not like down south where below Kentucky, and if it snows, they don't have the infrastructure to deal with it. They don't have
Yeah.
salt trucks and plow trucks, so they just shut
Shutting her
everything
down.
down. No, no, you're going to fucking work with 8 inches, 10 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah, yeah. There's no pulling tooth on that. Fuck, I've
Yeah,
been driving back in snowstorms the last three shifts, and like nothing in the morning. There's no snow on the ground. You're like, the fuck? Like 3 hours from now, when I'm getting home, there's gonna be nothing. What the hell is this? Just white
yeah.
knuckling it, driving too. You're like, oh yeah, feel the ass end giving out, thinking Tokyo Drift, baby.
Fucking worst part, no, the worst part about it is cleaning the car off in the morning. It's the
I
worst
fucking hate
part.
that. I don't even have a snow brush right now.
Dude, I have probably the coolest one I'll ever own in my lifetime, unless they come out with some like electric ones or something soon. Mine's
Heated
like
flamethrower one.
that's what I'm saying. Mine's pretty cool. It's got like dual grips. It's got a nice easy push button lever extension.
Oh
It
shit.
oh yeah, the head's on a swiveling head too. Different position. I'm like, dude, this thing's badass.
You got one ready for all snowstorms, man.
Yeah. Like, I
I
can I can use it as a weapon too. Like if someone's trying to get at me. I'm like phone
extendo.
staff. Yeah, that thing's crazy cool.
Yeah, I got no fucking snow brush. Luckily here at home, I got a car park. It's not a garage. It's got like open side. Wind would have to really be blowing to get snow on it. So
Yeah,
when I
those are
leave,
nice.
it's usually pretty good. But when I get to work, it's fucking free game. And then I come out and it's just covered in snow. Everyone will be watching me just fire the car up, wipers, and then just drive away. They're like, dude's
Can
window's
he
not
see
even sawed
anything?
out. How can he see? I just drive to the other end of the parking lot and fucking hope for the best.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
We ain't got time to brush it off. Fuck this. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're just getting these holidays over. Hopefully everything's nice and easy and cool. Hopefully we don't get bombarded with too many bad storms.
Yeah.
'Cause right after I'm going to Seattle for a little
Ooh.
mountain ski resort trip to go see my sister. It'll be really cool.
So even if you don't got snow at home, you're gonna be seeing snow there.
Oh yeah, we're going to Leavenworth.
Okay.
It's a German mountain town, I guess. Should be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Do a little snowboarding.
Yeah, yeah, we got one day lined up so far.
That's sick. Could tear the
Yeah.
fucking hills up now too. I like it.
Well, hopefully I'm not tearing my body up because we got training to do when I get back. So
Hey, it's cold. Just go hop in the snow after. It'll fix all. A little snow bath. Nothing
yeah, I've
like
got
it.
got cabins in the mountains too with a hot tub on
Oh,
the outside. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice.
you're golden then. Little
Yeah,
do a little cold Canadian cold plunge. Just go into the snow, right into the fucking
yeah,
right into
yeah.
the fucking hot tub. You'll
No
be golden.
angels.
Make a nice snow angel with just your fucking underwear on. It'll be golden.
That's my plan. Though, is as soon as I get back from that trip, back to the regularly scheduled programming, training hard in the gym, and
Back to the grind.
getting with coach, and seeing what we can do better. I always feel like the reflection part. There's so much time in between right now. It's a good time to really watch some film, watch other people's matches, and
Yep.
really learn. Sit back and learn and see where the sport's evolving to, because obviously it's still changing, it's still
Every day.
growing.
Even looking just at Saudi, we introducing like the guy from China that was breaking bricks and shit. Watching him slap, it was totally different than a slap you would normally see. Might not have worked out in his favor that night, but I do believe he's a threat in that lightweight division.
Yeah, there's a difference. Like, you can see what it means to show and then actually perform. Like,
Yeah.
there's a difference in posting videos online, fucking bending wrenches and
Yeah.
smacking bricks. That's very impressive stuff. Yeah, his hand's probably tough as shit.
Yeah. Has to be.
He landed on that dude's face and it didn't budge him and it didn't really damage him.
No.
And he's got to go back to the drawing board and see what he's got to be doing different next time because that wasn't it,
No.
you know?
And I don't know if he didn't know the background of his opponent, but the guy from Kazakhstan he was fighting, me, Lewis, and Carl were slapping pads down in the gym and at the hotel, and the two Kazakhstani kids came in, and the one that he fought is a K1 kickboxer, and he has had I think like 5 or 6 slap fights where he has murdered the people. Like he fought a guy 40 pounds heavier than him and murdered him.
Dusted him.
You could see the concern on his face. Like he actually thought he killed him. Like he was so limp, and like
Oh,
they weren't like in Powerslap where they're leaving you on the ground, like making sure you're good first. No, they were picking up like a dead body, and like he was limp and just not there. And this kid's concern on his face. So when we were holding pads for him, he smacked it. I was like, "Who's he got?" And then we found out it was the Chinese guy. I was like, this is a fucking interesting fight right now. You got a guy that's for show, per se, breaking wrenches and all that shit, and this murderer of a kid here who's at 155 and throwing me around. Like it was impressive.
K1 kickboxer. Okay.
Yeah,
See, now
yeah,
that's stepping into a different professional sport
totally
where,
different.
but that obviously translated very well.
Yeah,
He went left-handed and,
fucking murdered him,
you know,
doing damage
that
with his right, and then that left came in and finished her.
that Chinese dude's tough.
He is.
His chin was
He was busted open, worse than I've ever seen in Power Slap.
yeah, cut right here.
Yeah,
Ow. Man,
we
he
saw
he
him in
was
the you were with us when we saw him in the friggin' airport after his face just swollen still and like just stitches all across.
yeah, that's some of the hard aspects of being a power slap is like the beat up ride home after you're going through the
Yeah.
airport, face out to here. Usually my voice is wrecked and I can't talk. Like, it's
I,
bad.
I'll say Vegas was easier like after me and Johnny because I got to drink that night. So it took some of the pain away and like, you're
Oh
out
yeah.
celebrating having a good time. Saudi, we couldn't drink and our flight was like the next night. It was
Yeah.
real late. So we didn't get to drink for fucking like 24 hours. We had to wait till the airplane in Amsterdam.
Yeah. I didn't even get anything on the plane. They just fucking I think I was probably sleeping.
Pass right out.
So when we got to Amsterdam and met up with you guys, it was fucking game on. Guinness's baby.
Crushing English breakfast and fucking drinking
Oh,
Guinness and
that was
shots.
so good.
I got
Oh,
one after you left and I ate it. Holy fuck, this is really good actually.
it hit the spot, man. Even the beans.
I was like,
Shoot.
I was worried about the blood pudding more than anything. 'Cause I had never had that, but then Carl's like, no, you put it on your toast. I was like, all right, tried it. It was actually pretty
Pretty
good.
fucking good, dude.
That's pretty
Damn.
fucking good. I could do this. I
I would
see
do it
why.
again.
Oh, I could do it again right now. Fucking starving.
English breakfast right now. Shoot.
Order in some blood pudding.
Yeah, man. I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm ready for some news. I'm ready for some see what we got coming up next so I can be excited again.
I've been waiting. Like that's like you said earlier. That's the worst part. The gap in between where you don't hear anything.
And we have an
So good.
idea. You're like, okay, 12 events, but like you said, we could very easily have 2 in a month.
Yep.
So that doesn't necessarily mean January.
Especially we're in we're coming in we're in fucking yeah, we're in December now. It's like, are we there yet? But yeah. We're in December. We haven't heard anything yet. That's that's nerve wracking. Like, are we gonna have a January?
And yeah, and it's not even like no teasings or anything, you know?
Nothing. It could be
You're like,
double whammy back then whenever we go back to Abu Dhabi again or Saudi. They could do it the same thing they did. Boom, boom.
now, mind you, this camp probably has a little bit of influence on that. They don't wanna miss an opportunity to
That's
see
true.
someone they really, really liked and then be like, "Oh, we can't have them on the prelims now because we already have everything scheduled," and,
Yeah,
you know, they
that's
might have
very true.
medicals to get done. They got shit to do in a short amount of time after this camp to get people ready.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna guess probably early February.
Let's say there is a UFC in Vegas in January. I can't remember when. I was hoping that maybe we'd be piggybacked on with that.
Very
Hoping.
well could happen.
But like you said, it was kind of like after my combine too. They waited to announce a lot to see if they could get it on the next card, right? So if they see someone they like, they might want to
Mm,
wait so that they can just throw them all on the one card. So it makes sense that we're not hearing anything right away, but you
yeah,
just
so
want to know. It's that in between. Like, I want to get back in there. I was ready to go that night.
yeah, dude, limbo's crazy, and you really have to like, I've admittedly been taking a little break from the gym, whatnot.
Yeah,
Um,
it's good to have rest and recover and just enjoy life a little after you need
yeah,
it.
um, but, it makes it tough not knowing what's gonna happen next because when you're, taking it easy at home and it's kinda hard to wanna get back after it when you got no news. You're like, "Oh, I don't know what the next event is. I'm just gonna be taking it easy for a little bit longer," you know?
Yeah, you could be
That little
busting
bit.
your ass and then not fight for 4 months. It's like, ah,
Yeah, you don't need to take that much time off. If you do, you're gonna get really left behind,
yeah.
and I don't wanna do that, so I definitely gotta get back to work after this.
Say I like to
After the
take a little week or
holidays.
two off, and then you dive right. I still go to the gym and stuff, but I take a break from the slapping part of it. Like
Mm.
the gym's more for this for me. If I don't go to the gym, someone might get pulled out of their car.
Well, yeah, and
Someone
it's
driving 30
the
might get
winter
stopped.
months, yeah. I hear you there.
That's more just to relieve like anxiety and frustration I got on a daily basis. Just go to the gym, throw some weights around. And then once we
You
actually
know?
hear news, we start diving right into a slap camp.
Yeah, you always got your pads and bob outside,
Yeah.
so
Even if it's minus 15, I slap the shit out of
that's nuts. That's
that.
so nuts.
I sent it to Lewis and fucking Carl, and they're like, "You are insane." I was like,
It's frigid out there, and you could definitely tell you're hitting an ice cube.
"Huh. Hey, I don't got spot in the house to slap her. My gym has a heavy bag, but I was like, do I ask her if I can fucking bring in a Bob? Nah, we're gonna slap it outside. And Bob's filled with gravel too. He weighs about 250 pounds.
Fuck.
He's not filled with just sand. He's got gravel in the bottom of him.
Yeah.
He's as heavy as Bob can be. That's slapping myself right now, is what that is.
That's good, you're training the right way. I
Yeah.
like it.
Well, especially
That's
like
a
Lewis liked to use the tie pads. I never seen someone do that before. Someone would
that's
hold the
good.
tie pad and he'd slap it, and I was slapped like 10 times, I'd say, and my arm was feeling it. Like,
That's the only thing I don't like about any kind of way that we have to train for slap because one, okay, yeah, you can hit the heavy bag. That's cool. I think there's a good difference in resistance when you hit a heavy bag.
yeah,
That's more like actually hitting someone that's tense and flexing their neck out and they're heavyweight, you know. That's more realistic than hitting Bob or hitting a pad or anything that anybody's gonna be holding.
yeah,
Which I like it for that aspect, so, you know, mix that in for sure.
absolutely.
I do like my head just for the simple fact that it has the shape. of someone's face, and it's more realistic in that sense. You can really get a more realistic landing, like where you can see where you're hitting
Yeah,
and
Bob's
see if
head's
it's
like this.
illegal. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's cool for training in that aspect of you don't need anybody to hold Bob up.
Yeah.
That's really cool. But he sucks otherwise. Like if you're hitting Bob 100%, you risking injury.
You are.
Everyone says it. It's not good. So for that, that's what I don't like. He's good for, warming up and placement and stuff backstage before the match.
You're
But
not going balls to the wall on Bob for fucking 2 weeks straight.
yeah, I wouldn't know.
No. I use it, yeah, like you said, its accuracy is all that Bob's good for in my mind.
The
I don't have
pads, those contact pads that
yeah,
those are loud. I don't know if I like those too much.
I like it for actually going balls to the wall.
Okay,
To
okay.
see, I don't use that so much for accuracy. I use it more to get your full swing, full power out, see what you can do with that. That's about all I find it good for. The sound is great, but you could get a
Yeah,
great sound with a little tap. You don't
it's
need to have
it's
a good one.
so crispy and like piercing, especially when you
Yeah.
slap it good. Like,
It's like
just
it's good for slapping without injury per se.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas then you want Bob or a head. I like the head too, but I got no one to hold it for me. I had my wife holding the pad when I first came back from the combine and damn near broke her arm.
She's like, no more,
She's
no
yeah, I
more.
was like, I don't want to do that for you anymore. I'm not gonna do that to you. So
There's
yeah,
got to
that
be a good way to rig it up,
oh I got her. She's fucking nailed to the side of my shed.
Nailed. There you
Like I
go.
took a 2x4 and etched out, like I traced out the pad and the handle and cut it out, hollowed it out, got a chisel and shit, put it in there and slapped another piece and it's put right in the side of the shed.
That works.
So it can be pulled out if I truly need to adjust to say if I'm fighting someone shorter, taller, I could do it. Right now it's set for about my height, a little taller.
Yeah, that's good.
If I got paired against someone like fucking Turner who's fucking super tall, he's taller than my shed, so I wouldn't be able to do that.
Dang, that's rough. How, that's could happen.
It could.
I think
Realistically,
I think
heavyweight
they did
division's
see
so
something
big.
like that in like Slap News. Pretty sure they were like teasing something like that, maybe.
They were talking for Lewis. Lewis that said he would take on
Oh
Turner.
yeah, Lewis and Turner. That's what it was.
They've been pulling the names out of the hat, and they pulled out me and Turpin.
Yeah.
And they were him and Han, and it's like, no, that would be a fucking good one for me. I like that. It's I wanted more of a name type thing. Nothing
That'll
against anyone
that'll
that
boost you
isn't
up faster.
exactly. And also the step up and challenge for me, someone that's been there, done that. That's why I like the Bryce matchup for me. Someone that's been there 3 times, he knows what he's doing.
Hmm.
But now I can test myself to see if you truly got anything in you. And I think I proved that.
Of course you did. Yeah.
I think I proved it with Johnny too. Both Johnny and me fucking going toe to toe for 3 rounds. Wish we had a fourth, but we proved it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
proved we
You
belong as
definitely
wrestlers.
definitely have the chin.
There's always little tweaks. Always little tweaks we can work on to make ourselves better, and that's what we do. We go right back to work and figure out what we did wrong.
I need to get on. I need to come out more mean next time, man. I was a little bit too relaxed. You come out and you're like,
I came out super relaxed for this one, actually. Like with the Johnny one, I think that was the back and forth. We built a little bit of animosity and wanted to prove ourselves at the same time.
hmm.
Still love the dude. Like me and Johnny can talk. I have no issues with him. When you're up there competing, it's different. You want to prove you're the better man. But with this one with Bryce, I came out to like Randy Orton's theme song and just
Hmm.
by the time I hit that curtain, I was so calm. I was like, this is weird. Like for the Johnny one, I was not so much nervous, but like you felt like you were going out there and this is gonna be a war. Like I knew it was gonna be.
Hmm.
And with the one with Bryce, like, was nothing against Bryce. I knew Bryce had a good slap. It was just something about being there. I was just calm when I hit the fucking curtain, and I was like, "This is it. We're
Yeah.
here."
It's a crazy feeling walking out, man. You get amped up and
Yeah,
butterflies going. You're like,
yeah.
all right, and then the crowd. The arena was huge, man. That
Oh,
Saudi arena was giant.
even just walking into the back when we were coming in, I was like, "Holy fuck!"
I know. All the tents on the inside were like, dang, we're in a big, big building right now.
They got some money here.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
No, it was a fun time though. I'm looking forward to getting back out there. I really
Yeah,
am.
it's addicting, isn't it?
It from the moment I was at that camp, I was like, "Yeah, this is the fucking thing I've been waiting for my whole life.
The
This is it."
events for me is that's the addicting part is watching everyone, go out there and perform.
It's
And
fun. I,
then
I I was lucky enough to be the last one to go out on the pre-recorded card this time, so I got to see every fight, and it was nice because I wanted to come hang around for the main event, like the main
mhm,
card, but never seemed to be able to do that,
they make
unfortunately.
it tough. You have to buy a ticket and everything.
I was trying. I was talking to Justin, and he's like, "You actually can't." He's like, "We're completely sold out." He's
Wow.
like, "Even if Frank wanted to bring someone in, Frank can't bring someone in right now."
Capacity is met. Damn.
Like I asked him on day one, me and Hooli, because we wanted to go watch Row, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Let me get back to you tomorrow. I'll come meet you down here at breakfast and we'll talk tomorrow." But he's like, "I should be able to get you guys 2 tickets, no problem." Like, okay, perfect. Next morning, he's like, "Boys, I'm so fucking sorry." He's like, "It's
That's
sold out,"
wild. It sold out.
which is crazy, right? Every time we have an event, it seems to be bigger and bigger.
Yeah, we're gonna need some bigger buildings.
What was it in Fountain Blue? We were in a smaller place before I was there, and now upgraded a little bit for 13, and
We're gonna need the grand ballroom soon.
we're gonna need something bigger.
T-Mobile.
I was gonna say those days are gonna be crazy when we actually get to that. Book selling out
Arenas?
T-Mobile
Yeah.
Arena or fucking Madison Square Garden. Like, imagine
Well,
that.
we're gonna be doing arenas
Oh,
for
no doubt.
sure. Um, it's just which one works for what new state we go to,
Yeah, I
because
think if they
anywhere
want
we
to test
go, it's gonna
arenas,
be
Saudi and Abu Dhabi might be the place to test one first because they love it.
yeah, yeah. Overseas for sure would be really cool to do a big 10,000 seat place.
They love their violence over there. It's so good.
Hmm.
Like, even if WWE goes there, that shit sells out in seconds. Like, they love
I
all.
wish I could have went to the building world where they had the WWE little setup.
Yeah, the WWE experience there.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
looked
you
really cool.
I totally thought you were with the group going to Boulevard World, or I would have been like, "Blackburn, let's fucking go."
I didn't get invited, man.
Just nonsense. Don't even bring Blackburn out.
Dang, bro. Main event's got to stay in the room.
Yeah, we can't risk the main events getting injured in any capacity.
Yeah, I wanted to ride a camel.
I
Bull
was so
crap.
badly wanting to ride a camel, and I wanted to have camel steak.
Yeah, I couldn't find any.
No,
There were oh, we would have to like take an Uber somewhere, and I wasn't
the
really hip with
traffic
that.
there was too crazy to want to go sit in it.
It's pretty crazy.
Like, we fucking hopped in one going to Boulevard World, and it said like an hour and a half. And we're like, fuck. And Ro goes to the Uber. He's like, you get us there faster, I'll give you a tip. And the guy's like, I get you there 30 minutes. You leave me 5-star review. We're like, okay. So this
And
guy's
then he
weaving
started
in and
taking
out of like
alleys
back
and shit.
alleys.
Yeah.
He was weaving in and out of shit so hardcore and like fucking cutting cars off. We're like touching other cars. And he got us there in like 34 minutes. It
That's
was
so
insane.
awesome.
It was like watching car videos like of India where they're just like, but never collide. That was what
And
it was like in Saudi.
you're in that thing.
And we were like, there was like fucking 6 people jammed in a tiny little clown car doing this too.
Heck yeah. They
It
were
was
breaking the
wild.
rules.
Oh fuck.
You
I
leave me
did
a
enjoy it.
5-star review.
He got it. Every fucking one. They didn't want a tip. They wanted a 5-star review. That's it. No tip.
They get a higher rating, they get paid more or something.
It could be, or like you're more likely to get picked, right? They're gonna send you the message first. I don't really know how Uber works on the driver end, but I would imagine that you get more rides if you got a good fucking review.
That makes sense.
So I got one final question for you.
Okay.
If you had a dream matchup, what would
Mm,
it be? It could be people that are here, that are done, or even ones that you would like to see in Power Slap.
a dream matchup. Mm, a dream matchup.
Yeah, just one you think would be a fucking epic one. That's someone you've always maybe wanted to go against.
Oh, someone that I've wanted to go against, or it could be anybody. Like,
It could be anyone. You don't if you wanted to go against fucking say you wanted to test it against Wolverine at one point, like who cares?
oh man,
Something that you think would have been fucking epic to happen.
against the legend Wolverine. Yeah, that would be nuts.
I've even thought about that one. That was where the whole drop down to light heavyweight was. I was like, imagine being like just to share the stage with Wolverine. Pretty fucking sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
And then to possibly have the chance to be the one to dethrone the legendary Wolverine.
And
Would it,
that's really tough. That's a doozy of a question.
it's a hard hitting question no one's ever asked, I
I've
guess.
I've said Nate Diaz in the past, like would be
Ooh,
a cool one because
I
he's like
like that.
the Stockton Slap. We're both about the
Yeah.
same size. He's just a legend.
Why
You know,
aren't we bringing him in? He said recently that like he wouldn't do bare knuckle or anything because he's got too much scar tissue. Why don't we get that guy fucking slapping? He like to Stockton slap people.
I'm sure it costs a pretty penny.
I don't think it'd be cheap, but
I'll go against him though. Hey, you ain't got to
welcome
pay
him into the
me.
division.
You ain't got to pay me as much as you paying him. That's for sure. I'll take obviously a little extra.
A little something,
He's
something.
Nate Diaz.
Yeah, that's a fun
Yeah,
matchup, though. I like that.
I think that the Stockton slap. I think that would be cool.
That'd be so
He's
sick.
known for it, so
Yeah,
well,
come to a sport where you can just slap the shit out of people. Like, let's
exactly.
do it.
He's meant to do it. He'll do it before he dies for sure.
I like that. Make it happen, guys. Come on, fucking bring
Yeah,
Diaz in here.
he should at least be one of the UFC guys that are in the crowd.
Yeah, I haven't seen him at an event. I haven't noticed him at one.
He's in Vegas all the time.
Not coming to our shit.
He's always hanging out with Rick. Slap for cash. He's
Oh yeah,
hanging out
yeah,
with
yeah.
that
Okay. Well, fuck. Now I want to see Nate Diaz in the fucking power slap world. I think that'd be so sick. You got me stuck on that now.
It's a crazy one, because that's a good crossover. MMA legend, known
Yeah.
for slapping people in the octagon, and
Two welterweights going at it. I like it.
Mm.
Fuck. That's gonna be on my mind all day now. Nate Diaz coming on over to slap.
I don't think you would. I don't think you would ever do it though.
Like you said, it'd be a lot of money to get him to come over.
Yeah, he's older now. I think he's pretty much done fighting people, unless
Yeah.
it's like bring me the big bucks.
We need that boxing money.
Yeah,
I want that $100 million to come slap for 3 rounds.
I need that retirement money.
Yeah, really though. Well, bud, it's been a pleasure, and I thank you so much for coming and joining me. Unfortunately, the other idiots couldn't make it.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll get them next time. I'll be back on with
Oh,
all the guys.
you're welcome to be the fourth fucking member and question people with us if you want. I could care less. It's awesome to have you anytime, man.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Thank you for coming, and till next time, Blackburn. Right on one army, baby.
Right on one. We'll see you, man. Thank you.
Take it easy, brother.
Peace.